What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to the $10,000 SBA grant bill must pass. It is Tuesday, October the 11th, 2022. Please do me a huge favor, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. And hey, if you got a small business or a side hustle like 100 million Americans do, I ask that you join us at trysmallbiz.com, where you can advertise your company today or get for just $1 a day, only 94 remaining premium memberships. You can call me at 866-2SMALL-BIZ. Load your products, by the way, because we're going to announce the UPS store in the next few days, and I'm going to send you an email on the QT, but only if you got your products loaded. So if you got $1 a day, you can pay by the month or the year and save 15%. Click that red button. It's at the top of your homepage. Get a premium membership, because in case you haven't heard me say over the course of the last several months, I'm going to start texting you stock picks like CRKN that we cashed out since the last video with a 51% profit as soon as we hit 500 premium members. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Pull up a chair. Grab a cup of coffee, ice cold beer, glass of wine, whiskey on a big rock. Here we go. All right, this is very important. Congress is on break. They're campaigning for the election Tuesday, November the 8th. We are less than a month away from one of the biggest elections in the history of this country. But this much I do know. They actually pay more, not less, attention to their Twitter feed when they're on break. For example, Chuck Schumer, I called you again today. You don't have to campaign. Ben Cardin doesn't really have to campaign. None of those guys are at risk. Many of your senators, congressmen, and women are out on the road as we speak. But the big shots, the one that we count on to get this bill passed, which again will be pinned in the top comment, they're sitting at home in many cases. And Chuck's been tweeting up a storm. So Chuck, I respectfully ask for the God knows how many time you come together with Ben Cardin on the hard-hit Small Business Relief Fund Act for $6 billion so that we can get 600,000 people the $10,000 grant that they were promised in the CARES Act. So ladies and gentlemen, here's exactly what I need you to do. If you are in a middle income community and you got screwed over by the racist purple zone that prohibited or denied millions of middle-income families, many of which are minorities or the great veterans that have proudly served this country. Thank you very much. They've scratched, they've clawed, they've gotten themselves out of poverty into a middle-income community. And no, Congress, the Senate, the House, and the SBA, which in many cases is extremely dysfunctional, denied you the $10,000 EIDL grant that you were promised almost 2 years ago in the CARES Act. This bill, which again is pinned in the top comment, could get 600,000 people $10,000 in the form of an SBA grant. But if nobody pipes up, if you don't make your feelings heard and known below, and this is very important, get on the phone. You call both of your senators and all your congressmen and women. They're on break. It's going to go to voicemail. And you say, hi, my name is so-and-so, and I live in such and such district. I look forward to voting for Senator so-and-so in less than a month, but I got to tell you something right now. I was denied my $10,000 EIDL grant, and this bill, which again is pinned in the top comment, could help guys like me, my family, my small business survive, $11 trillion wiped out in the stock market. So if you want my vote in the next few weeks, please make sure that this bill is brought to the floor and it passes, because I could definitely use the help. Click and you call everyone in the House and you say the same thing. And when I come out with the defer the interest and the loan payments, which is next, and then we want the loans forgiven, following on, piggybacking, if you will, an idea similar to what the National Restaurant Association said, you'll do the same. So that by this time next year, you will have gotten, in many cases, the $10,000 grant you were promised. The fucking interest will have been wiped out that's been deferred. You will not have to make a payment, fingers crossed, we still have time, for another 6 months to a year with regards to the loan increase. And yes, whether it's me, the great Speak and See writer, or the National Restaurant Association, or better yet, all the above that gets the loan forgiven so that you never pay the SBA a friggin' dime, that'll have been well worth it. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments, tell your senators, tell the SBA, tell the entire world how important this $10,000 grant is by way of this bill, which again is pinned, but let me close out with the following. Chuck, you're not campaigning today. I see you tweeting up a storm. You are not at risk. Ben Cardin's not at risk. Many of the key players, including Jackie Rosen and John Cornyn in Texas, are not at risk. So I know damn well you're going to watch this video. You're going to see the outcry for help. You're going to see the frustration, the anger, the fear, the anxiety that I have to deal with every day. And by the way, if you want to call me, you want to vent, you want to get something off your chest, it's 866-2-SMALL-BIZ, and never call, email, or text someone in the comments. It's a scam. You will never see me write it down, but you can call me anytime you need my help. 866-2-SMALL-BIZ. But Chuck, do me a favor. I'm from New York. I actually respect you. I think you're a heck of a salesman. You never gave up on the student loan forgiveness. You certainly kept pushing hard for the legalization of marijuana. I need your help. We have millions of small businesses, Chuck, that have been devastated as a result of this economy / pandemic / supply chain fiasco / $11 trillion of wealth that has been wiped out in the stock market under your and President Biden's watch. So at the very least, especially since you've sent, close to $50 billion that we're aware of overseas to fight foreign wars that we're not actually involved with, I'm asking you, for the love of God Almighty, him or herself, please, pass this damn bill when you get back. Give these folks a Christmas, a Hanukkah, a Happy New Year present that they just desperately deserve. Because if we really are the backbone of this country, 99.9% of all U.S. corporations have fewer than 500 employees. If you guys are actually going to walk the talk for once in the last 2 years, make sure that this bill, which would get 600,000 people the $10,000 they were promised, preferably in a middle-income community, going all the way back to the CARES Act. So Chuck, Ben, Jackie, John Cornyn, and everyone else that signed on to this bill, I thank you and very much appreciate your support. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, always remember that I love you and thank you so much for watching.